140 straight sellouts and counting here at RFK Stadium as the NFC Central Division champion Chicago Bears take on the NFC East Kingpins, the Washington Redskins. Hi, everybody. I'm Frank Liebert. With me is Dick Vermeil, and this looks to be an outstanding football game. Both these clubs rush the passer. They rush him very well. In fact, the Bears have set a record this year for rushing the passer. But they're known as a gambling-type defense, and you wonder, can this type of defense hold off in the playoffs all the way to the Super Bowl?
Well, I think that gambling thing is a little bit overrated, as Mike Ditka told us that yesterday. They don't gamble any more than, say, the Dallas Cowboys. But they do have a variation of defense that they play that nobody else plays. They can come after you with 8 people. But I really believe that puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and there's only one team in football, that being the Raiders, that have corners that can handle that one-on-one coverage throughout a playoff-type football game.
The deep man is Mike Nelms. He's been back there all year long. Nelms at the goal line. And they go with the reverse on the opening kickoff. Monty Coleman, a linebacker, on the reverse from Nelms, takes it to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 as the Redskins open with a surprise. A reverse on the opening kickoff. Theismann comes out throwing. It's Art Monk, the bread and butter man at the 43-yard line for about 7. Defensively, for the Chicago Bears, Mike Hartenstein, who was questionable up until the start of the game, Steve McMichael, Dan Hampton, and Richard Dent. The front four, the linebackers, Otis Wilson, Mike Singletary, and Al Harris, though you could find them just about anywhere. Mike Richardson, Terry Schmidt in the secondary. Schmidt filling in for Leslie Frazier, who was injured, and Todd Bell and Gary Fensick are the safeties. 2nd and 2, Riggins across the 50 to the 48-yard line. Redskins are in Bear territory on the opening series in just 2 plays. 1st and 10 from the 48 of the Bears. Riggins will take it inside the 45 to the 44, a pickup of 4. It'll be 2nd down 6. Hartenstein, the left end defensively, a 10-year man from Penn State, making the stop on Riggins. John, 35 years old, became the oldest rusher in the history of the National Football League this year to gain 1,000 yards. Didier, the tight end, is split out wide to the right side. Wide open on the left side is Calvin Muhammad. 1st down, Redskins at the Bear 35, and tempers beginning to flare. Muhammad to the right side, Monk in the slot, quick out to Riggins. And Riggins drives to the 30-yard line. We saw him practice it on Friday. Joe Gibbs reportedly does not believe in it, but here it is. And look out. Theismann got away from the first man, and he's got the 1st down, hitting Muhammad at the 25-yard line.
You talk about poise under pressure. There's where experience comes in.
Warren, the tight end, is in motion. Riggins to the 10 to the 9-yard line. Mosley, 24 out of 31 on the year. This effort from 25 yards. Straight as an arrow. Willie Gault on the left and Dennis Gentry on the right as Hayes kicks off for the Redskins. Gault has not returned a kickoff this year. From the 5, 15, 20. 25, 30, and Gault with that tremendous speed out to the 35-yard line. Steve Fuller at quarterback, replacing the injured Jim McMahon. Matt Suhey and Walter Payton, the running backs. Willie Gault and Dennis McKinnon, who's operating with a knee problem at the wide receiver. Jim Covert is their best offensive lineman. He'll be joined by Bortz, Hilgenberg, Becker, Van Horn, and Emery Moorhead will be the tight end. Walter Payton in motion. Fuller hands off to Suhey. And Suhey propels out to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 6 on that play. It'll be 2nd down 4. Here's Payton. First carry of the day. And Walter Payton has got a 1st down for the Chicago Bears as he takes it across the 50-yard line to the 49-yard line of the Redskins. An 11-yard pickup. As the Redskins beat the Rams in the playoff 51-7. And here he is starting 1 year later. Suhey out across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Neil Okowitz, number 52, the middle linebacker, joined by Malat on the tackle for the Chicago Bears. With 4:02 left in the opening period. Bill Washington has replaced Riggins. Theismann gets the pass away to Monk and completes it for the first down at the 39-yard line. Todd Bell and Gary Fensick were back there, but not before the combination clipped for 17. Third down, 12. Redskins at their 37-yard line. And the Bears with 6 defensive backs. Theismann having trouble finding somebody open. Going to run for the first down. He's out to the 50, and that should be just enough for the first down. Coming after Riggins, and this time Hampton lands on top of Theismann back at the 40-yard line. First, Joe's got to be a little shell-shocked. Last 2 ball games of the regular season, he was sacked a total of 14 times.
Now watch the people commit to the rush. Here comes number 50, Singletary. See him there? He's in after him. Dan Hampton right there. Nice little cross charge.
Redskins now looking at a 2nd and 19 with the nose of the ball just beyond their own 40. Theismann stepping up in the pocket, drills the sideline throw at the 50-yard line to Monk, who gets into Chicago Bear territory at the 49. So they got about 10 back, and they're looking now at a 3rd and 9. 3rd year as head coach of the Chicago Bears, has done a marvelous job. High snap again to Theismann out of the shotgun, pulls it down, hits Joe Washington at the 45, and Washington will be very close for the first down. Looks like he's about a yard short at the 41-yard line. 4th and a yard for the first down at the Bear 41. 2 backs set here with Wansley joining Riggins. It is Riggins for the first down. From this point, he's looking at a 50-yard field goal. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Theismann again, big rush on him, gets it away. Washington is really clobbered. Let's see if it's ruled an incompleted pass or a fumble.
Here, you see Joe back in the shotgun. You see people coming after him. Everybody picked up inside. Rick there picks up a guy. Now he moves out there. There's the ball. Ooh, boy, I'll tell you, was that a vicious hit.
Payton takes the handoff, 40, 45. Walter Payton has a first down for the Chicago Bears as he clears it out to the 49-yard line for a pickup of 12 yards.
Mark Bork, 62, the left guard, and Jim Covert, 74, did a nice job of just coming straight off and knocking people off the ball. Let's take a look at big Jim Covert here, right at the left side of the screen, number 74 on Dexter Manley. See him turn him out there right now. He turned him out. Now a linebacker's got to fill that. He didn't get there. Therefore, the nice long run by Walter Payton.
Fuller looks over the traditional 4-3 defensive alignment on the Washington Redskins. Fuller back to throw. Protection good. Airs it out. He's got McKinnon. McKinnon makes the catch at the 17-yard line. That's a first down for the Chicago Bears. McKinnon, who had his knee scoped just 3.5 weeks ago and is back in action.
Now watch the play action pass freeze the defense. See, he fakes the, there he goes, fakes to Walter. You have to acknowledge Walter. Now he goes back to the corner to Dennis McKinnon, who was one-on-one with Vernon Dean, and he beat him cleanly. Get on him, Vernon. He can get up and run. Here's Vernon Dean right now. He's going in motion just to loosen him up. He's still right there. Now he gives him a move to the post. He takes the corner move. Vernon Dean did a little too much. Nice pattern.
36-yard pickup on the play by the Bears and a first down at the Redskin 15-yard line. Suey in motion, Payton up the middle. Down to the 10-yard line. 34-yard field goal attempt. Bashnagle to hold to tie the game. It's good. And we've got a tie football game. We're not doing our own diagnosing up here. Nelms at the 10, 20, 25. Nelms at the 30. Fins are in to help make the stop at the 36-yard line as Nelms came close to breaking it. He and Dave Durison, number 22 in the stop. 10:31 left to play in the first half. Theismann trying to come up with the big play. Again running out of the pocket. 35 and slides to a halt at the 39-yard line. So he got back to the original line of scrimmage in 2 or 3 more. Fuller has got some fairly impressive stats. He started 4 games, completed 68% of his passes, and has not thrown an interception this year. And Fuller backpedaling to throw. Over the middle to Moorhead, the tight end. He'll take it to the 45 for a pickup of 5, maybe 6 yards in the play. down and 4. Bears from their 45. Looked like Payton wanted to pitch it back to Fuller. And Payton down the sidelines across the 50-yard line and out of bounds at the 43. Did it look to you like he was trying to pitch it back to Fuller?
He had it in that one hand. It looked like he was going to flip it out there.
Of course, he carries it that way all the time anyway, doesn't he?
Watch the play now. The quarterback's going to get the snap. Man in motion going. People moving. He gets the ball back there. See, he gets up in there. It looked like he wanted to flip it back, but he really didn't. Now you can see Dexter Manley. He's no foot race match for that guy. Big lineman against Payton. Number 24 comes all the way across to make the play. Anthony Washington.
Whittier wide to the right side. Here's Theismann throwing from the end zone. Sees an opening. And slides to a halt at the 10. Late hit. There's the flag. The Redskins do have some breathing room with 6 minutes, 16 seconds left to play in the first half. Theismann looks near side, now looks far side. And again, he's going to run it. Otis Wilson finally chasing him down. He goes out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Looked like Singletary was going to chase him all the way up into the stands. Charlie Brown wide to the left side. Didier in motion for Washington from the shotgun. Theismann sideline throw to Brown. Completes it at the 35. And that'll be close to a first down. If they give him his progress, it may get it.
I don't think they did, Frank. I don't think he made it.
First and 10 for the Bears at their 35-yard line. Score tied at 3. Payton in motion. Fuller with the handoff going to Calvin Thomas, who has just come into the ball game. Thomas taking the handoff. Now Fuller is one of, count them, 6 quarterbacks the Bears have used this year, including Walter Payton. That's quite a lineup, and you win a division with it, you've really done something.
That really is. That shows you how good the defense is. That also shows you how sound your offensive line is and how great your running back is.
2nd and 5. We may find out more on that at halftime. Payton. First down, Chicago. Walter Payton out across the 45 with a 47-yard line where Curtis Jordan and Charles Mann collaborate on the stop.
Watch Jim Covert, the left tackle, the top side of your screen, come off right there. Now he's turning Manley out again. Now the linebacker has to come in and make the play. It was blocked nicely right there by number 33, Calvin Thomas. And I'll tell you, this guy, Walter Payton, is about as physical and strong a running back for a 200-pounder as you'll ever see. He and Suey normally split duties at the other running back. Fuller got some pressure. Gets rid of it. Hits Thomas at the 45 and down to the 41 of the Redskins. First down for the Bears. 13 on the pass reception, 15 more on the penalty. Total of 28 yards on the play, and the Bears have a first down at the Redskins 25. Payton comes back inside and is out of bounds around the 20-yard line. Payton has that unique little stutter, almost hurdle step that you see every once in a while, and you saw it on that particular play. And in the second period, it's been the Bears controlling the football. 2nd and 4 from the 20. They fake the reverse. Payton to throw, wide open. Dunsmore in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Was he open or was he open? He was wide open. Dunsmore was the tight end. They faked the toss first, then faked the reverse. And Walter Payton has 9 completions in his career as a passer, and 8 of them have scored touchdowns. Take a look at the toss now. He tosses it deep. Now Walter fakes it right there. Fake the reverse. Now he lays it up to the tight end all alone. No wonder his pass completion percentage for touchdowns is so great if they're all like that play. Now here's another shot. Now watch Dunsmore, number 88. See him sneak out underneath the linebacker. He sort of hesitated there like he was going to block and then slipped right out there.
Back to live action. 1st and 10 Redskins at their 34. Theismann over the middle to Monk. Boy, had he been able to escape that tackle by Terry Schmidt, number 44, Mr. Monk could have gone for a while. 12 yards on that pickup. They have a 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line, trailing 10-3. Theismann got Hampton after him, gets away from him, completes the pass to Didier at the 40, 35, 30, and out of bounds at the 27.
Here's that 46 defense. A little bit quick.
Theismann in trouble behind the line and sacked back at the 32-yard line.
They're back in that defense again now. Fans see the linebacker standing up to the right of the Redskin formation.
3rd and 20 from the 37. Good protection this time for a moment for Theismann, and all of a sudden Richard Dent blew through there and dropped him for the loss at the 50-yard line. What a rush by Dent. I'll tell you, if the quarterback sack is the defensive lineman's home run, this guy is Mike Schmidt in the NFC this year.
Here you can see him inside to the left side of your screen. He's coming on around to the outside. Russ Grimm has him right there. He got in between Jacoby and Russ Grimm. You take him, no, I'll take him. Now they're saying, who's supposed to block him?
Steve Fuller at the throttle, as he has been all afternoon. The pitch to Payton. And Walter Payton out of bounds at the 24-yard line. As they rush Monty Coleman, number 51, in there. He's normally their designated linebacker rusher, much like the Lawrence Taylor and all. Fuller throwing on 2nd down, completes it. That could be the big play. That's Galt. It's a foot race.
They won't catch him. He's got too much speed.
Willie Galt at the 10, at the 5, touchdown. Willie Galt, who told us yesterday he has been timed in 4.17 for the 40. 75 yards on the touchdown reception from Steve Fuller. That's been one of their big problem areas.
Here you can see now number 57 is the middle linebacker. Later on, you're going to see him. The ball's thrown to the right, a wobbly lane duck. All right, Green came up there, Darrell Green, and he missed it. He almost fumbled the football. Now Darrell's going to chase him, and he can't catch him. There comes the middle linebacker, 57, Rich Malott. He crosses the field. He picks up a block from Pat Dunsmore right here on Curtis Jordan, number 22, and he trots in. A guy that runs a 9.9 100 meters. Now take a look at this little out pattern, nothing to it. Darrell Green comes up, he plants his foot, slips and falls. Nice job. He almost fumbled the darn football. Here comes Rich Malott, 57, the linebacker chasing him. That's a mismatch. Here he goes. He's running on in for a score.
2nd down, 7. Redskins at their 28. Theismann hitting Art Monk, who goes out of bounds at the 37-yard line, right at the 1st down marker. 3rd down, and the Redskins need 6 for the 1st down at their 42-yard line. They trail 16-3 from the shotgun. Using it for the first time today. Great catch! Didier gets away from Singletary. Gets inside the 35 and goes out of bounds at the 28. And Didier is ready to fight somebody. But he said, we can't play the crowd. We've got to play the opposition. On 2nd and 7.
Hit it turn quickly.
Theismann, far sideline throw to Monk. First down inside the 20. And gets down to the 15-yard line before Michael Richardson shoves him out of bounds. 11:08 left to play in the 3rd period. On 1st and 20, Theismann going down to the 2-yard line, completes it to Mohammed. That'll be a 1st and goal. Gary Schmidt defending. 2nd and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Again, it is Richards. He is over. Touchdown. Very impressive drive by a veteran ball club as they move 73 yards. And he's kicking off. Galt is deep. Willie Galt at the goal line. Out to the 15. Across the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Boy, I'll tell you, there were some guys flying downfield on that one. Woo!
1st and 10 at the 22. Payton in motion. They get the play off. Fuller. In trouble behind the line. Good runner. Slides to a halt at the 27-yard line. Fuller inside. Handoff. A little pitch to Suey across the 40, 50. Matt Suey is down to the 40-yard line. A little inside pitch, which actually is a forward pass.
That's right. If it's dropped, it goes as an incomplete pass. It's very unusual. You don't see it very much. Now watch the quarterback. Watch him go back. Now watch him flip the ball with his left hand to Matt Suey coming up underneath there. And this Suey is a much better runner than people give him credit for. Look at him go. He's going to switch the ball right there. Hang on to it. That's the big thing. Watch Suey right there from the reverse angle. See him coming in, number 26, flip it right up there. Dexter Manley was suckered upfield, and look at him go. Good runner. Go Walter Payton, but he's still a good running back.
34 yards. Big play for the Bears, and that quiets the crowd down a little bit.
It takes a lot of guts to call that play because it can misfire. Of course, if you throw it forward and fumble it, it's an incomplete pass.
Had he fumbled it, it would have simply been an incompleted forward pass. First down at the 39, Payton. Down to the 35, inside the 30 to the 29-yard line, and very close to a first down.
Very good signal calling, Frank. You know what they're doing? Stay cool, man. Stay cool.
McKinnon to the right side. Willie Gault is split to the left. Fuller for McKinnon. Got open at the near sideline. Went out of bounds after catching the ball at the 15-yard line. And Vernon Dean's looking around saying, whose man was that?
I know, it's pretty obvious. You're lined up out there. It might have been a double coverage. Here's Vernon Dean, number 32. There he gives him a little jam. He's expecting deep help. He didn't get it quick enough. He settled right down there in that zone. Nicely done by Dennis McKinnon, number 85.
First and 10. Bears at the Redskins 16-yard line. 4 minutes left, third period. Fuller flushed out of the pocket, goes to McKinnon, touchdown! Fuller keeping his cool, and there was some question in my mind almost that Fuller got beyond the line of scrimmage before he threw that thing, but no flags.
Real good poise right there. You're looking at this as if you were a middle linebacker. Neil Okowitz, 52, the little action there. Now the quarterback, now watch the quarterback slide up inside Butts, number 66. Now he's up in there. He lays it off out here to the right. See, he broke away from Ken Coffey, number 48, Dennis McKinnon.
Word from the Bears bench is that Terry Schmidt is out for the game with a deep thigh bruise, and Leslie Frazier is now in at the right cornerback position. 3rd and 8. Theismann wants the big play, goes down the sidelines. It's Monk at the 50. Art Monk, who's been making the big plays all year on a big 3rd down. They don't have another cornerback, legit cornerback on their roster. They figured that would cause him problems. First and 10 from the 50. Muhammad hangs onto this one, makes the grab at the 33, fumbles the football, and the Bears have recovered. Big play as Fensick comes up with the fumble recovery, and the big hit by Leslie Frazier, number 21. But that missed extra point still looms possibly large. Fuller handing off to Payton. And Payton will clear it out to just short of the 40-yard line. Art Monk, the man in motion for the Redskins. Theismann, quick throw this time, comes to Monk. Out of bounds, they say, at the 28-yard line. Todd Bell, number 25, was over there. 3rd down, long 2 needed for the first down for the Redskins at the Bear 29. Riggins in the backfield. Audible. Theismann going long for Didier. The tight end makes the catch, goes out of bounds at the 3. First and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Riggins, touchdown. John Riggins, 2nd touchdown of the day. This is the 7th straight playoff game in which he scored at least once. It does swirl around a little bit. Finzer back to punt. Nelms standing on his own 40. They've got Green back there too. But Nelms fields the punt at the 45. Nelms to midfield to the 45 to the 40. Inside the 40 to the 36.
Great punt return. Good overall execution by everybody, Frank.
Redskins first and 10 at the Chicago 40 with 9:52 left to play in the game. The fake to Riggins. Theismann in trouble behind the line of scrimmage and goes down under the rush of Steve McMichael, number 76, the 5th-year man from Texas.
Steve McMichael has done a real good job. He came into this ball game, Frank, with 22.5 career sacks. Take a look at Steve McMichael now. You'll see him flash from the right corner of your screen. He's on Mark May, 73. He just threw him to the ground, and here he comes, number 76, to get to the quarterback. Doing a nice job. Had 10 sacks coming into this game. You know what he does? You know what his hobby is? Hunting rattlesnakes.
It's second down, 16 for the Redskins at the 46 of the Bears. Again, Theismann goes down. We get a flag, and the big hit that time by Richard Dent, and he really leveled Theismann.
Here's a shot of it right down ground level. Here's Steve McMichael, 76, and you can see Morristown, number 62, reaching around and grabbing him and pulls him away from the quarterback. You've got to call that.
Brad Anderson is wide to the right. He's got Vernon Dean on him. And Fuller from the end zone gets it out to Payton at about the 7. Payton to the 10 and run out of bounds. Looks to be short of the first down around the 15 or 16-yard line. 8 minutes, 11 seconds left to play in the game, and Finzer's going to take a safety. He talked it over with Mike Ditka on the sidelines. They're going to take the safety, which will make it 23-19.
They're in that 46 defense again, Frank.
Second and 10 for the Redskins at the Bear 45. Theismann over the middle to Monk. Close to a first down at the 35-yard line. Again, depending on where they spot it.
I think he got the first down.
He worked on the 49ers for a week. Figured he'd be there. Here's Theismann. Protection good this time. Now he's got some problems. Joe Theismann, who's run more today than he has all year, delivers the pass downfield and connects to Don Warren, who is seldom used as a receiver by the Redskins. Fuller has hit 8 out of 13 as the Bears have thrown it sparingly but effectively. Payton around the right side looking for his opening, and Payton has 8, maybe 9 yards on the play. Waiting for his blockers.
Take a look now. The quarterback's going to reach out, hand the ball, see both guards pulling there. There's Mark Mort, 62. There he is. He's out behind the other guard there, right now, number 79. See, right? He's going to get the block. Good job there, Mr. Becker. He's turning, spinning. He steps on his own man, then gets put to the ground.
Second and 10. Redskins at their 18. Each team has 1 timeout left. Again, pressure on Theismann. He's flushed out of the pocket and caught from behind at the 15-yard line. And again, it was Dent, the second-year man from Tennessee State.
He gets back there. You'll see Hampton inside being worked on by Rush Graham, 68. Now you see Dent coming around 95 right there. He flushes him right up there and gets him from the backside. I really give credit to the coverage downfield on that one.
4th and 10. Redskins on their own 18. They need a touchdown. They go down the far sideline. Overthrown for Muhammad. And the Bears will take over at the Washington 18-yard line. They need only now to run out the remaining 1 minute and 54 seconds. And the Redskins have only 1 timeout left. As the Bears have really overcome a hurdle here, this Washington crowd and a fine Redskin team. 4th down play. Walter Payton down inside the 10. And looks like he may have the first down at the 9-yard line. Clock still moving with 14 seconds. And maybe have a couple of surprises. 2nd and 10. Time is gone. Intercepted on the last play of the game. The interception pulled down by Mike Richardson. It has ended. The Bears are on their way to San Francisco for the NFC Championship game next Sunday afternoon against the 49ers, 23-19. So the strategy didn't work out badly for Mike Ditka, taking the safety.
Well,